Just loading up the truck. Gonna be heading out soon. Oh yeah, we're still working on our build out. That'll be done in the next month, so you want to check that soon. All right, guys, as you can see, we're loading up, gonna be heading out soon, heading up to Klamath Falls tonight, gonna be camping outside of Mount Shasta, I think. So it'll be a nice view in the morning. We'll get on the road, but basically, we need to do some scouting for this section of route from Klamath Falls up to Bend. We're working on this grandiose route called the Great American Outback Trail. It is a 2,000-mile route, should be majority dirt. That's gonna be in some of the darkest skies and most remote places in the lower 48, so like northeastern California, eastern Oregon, southern Idaho, northern Nevada. Gonna be super rad. Let's go get into it. Shasta, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Give me shakes. Oh, she gives good shakes. She's ready to go camping. All right, it's about 6:45. Probably 39 degrees outside. We are camping just outside of Mount Shasta. Beautiful view. I'll show it to you guys in the morning here. But we're gonna get cracking, get rolling. It's gonna be fun. Nice little camp. Mount Shasta's behind us. Highway's a couple miles down the road, which you can hear, and up the mountain about a mile runs a railroad track, and it runs in the middle of the night. I think we had one train come through at 4 in the morning, woke me up, luckily fell back asleep. All right, you ready? Make sure I don't get a sliver. We hit the road just as the sun's first light began to illuminate the upper slopes of Mount Shasta. Excited and a bit anxious about the adventure ahead, I had no idea what to expect once we hit the dirt outside of Klamath Falls. But hey, jumping into the great unknown could lead to some of the most memorable adventures. I guess we'll just have to see what the trail has in store for us. That time. Looks like this is the beginning of the dirt. Should be good, should be fun. Just get on the outskirts of town of Klamath Falls, really beautiful up here. Should be a gorgeous day. There is some snow, rain mix rolling in tonight. Hopefully that will just be over the night. Might be a little bit tomorrow morning. And then it's supposed to be another beautiful day on Saturday. So let's go get into it, see what we get into.
Hello, hello, Shasta doggy, this is Shasta.
Say hi, Shasta. Driving through the outskirts of town, it definitely felt like we were in God's country. Pine and fir blanketed the mountain slopes in dark green, and the morning dew in the grassy pastures glistened like fresh-cut diamonds. Boy, oh boy, the mountain scenery had us tingling with excitement, and who could blame us? All right, guys, we're making a very quick stop. There's a nice little viewpoint marked on the Gaia GPS map. Fantastic view. Shasta wants out, but this is only gonna be a minute, Shasta. Fantastic view of upper Klamath Lake. We're gonna be climbing higher up into the plateau here. Unfortunately, there's some garbage over here. I'm guessing the locals come up here and party and don't clean it up. But wow, it's almost 1,000 feet below us. So we've been driving along for a while on a really nice road. I think we're north of the Sprague River right now. Hope I said that right. But this road's really nice. I'm cruising at like between 30 and 35, making good time. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop at Klamath Marsh National Wildlife Refuge. I'm guessing that's probably the headwaters or part of the headwaters of the Klamath River. Some really interesting stuff about that river. Maybe we'll throw some info in here. But we've made 46 miles when we started recording today, so we're doing great. I think we're gonna try to make 80, maybe have lunch. All right, guys, we are stopping for a lunch break. We have made fantastic time today. We've already done like 90 miles, doing a little exploring off the main route, having some lunch right now. We're at some campground. I'll throw it up on the screen because I don't remember what it's called. Just wanted to do some exploring over here because the proposed route goes more on the highway, and there's a bunch of gravel and dirt roads over here. So we may end up doing that for the main Great American Outback Trail. And then today the big thing is the weather tonight. There's supposed to be rain and or snow rolling in. I assume if we camp at elevation we'll probably get snow. So I'm not really sure where we're going to camp. We're going to try to hightail and get as close to Bend as we can tonight. We're not going to get to Bend, but I think we'll be within 60 miles. So tomorrow will be a short day. I'm going to eat some lunch. That's it. Dogs love cheese. Surprise. So, pretty quick lunch stop. I'm gonna grab some wood because we don't have any. Yeah, I'm gonna grab more than this. I'm gonna put the GoPro camera down and use both my hands. We're cruising along on the dirt again. Just wanted to give you guys an update because, you know, we're scouting for the Great American Outback Trail. The goal is to be remote, and we've seen one person on an adventure bike, a motorcycle today, once we got outside of Klamath Falls. Other than that, there's nobody out here. It's freaking awesome, and I think we're gonna get really far out there today. So I have a feeling we may not see anybody else today, which is fine by me. Let's go explore. So we're at Fort Rock. I believe this is a state park day use area, Central Oregon. Just like you have Ayers Rock, that's what it used to be known as, out in the Australian outback. Now it's known as the Red Rock of Uluru. You have this massive, I'm guessing it's volcanic rock, looking at it, rock out here, just out in the Oregon Outback. And definitely feel like we are in a high desert like Bend area now that we kind of got out of the mountains. Taking the dog for a walk. Fort Rock is a massive volcanic feature that's known as a tuff ring and rises 300 feet above the surrounding high desert prairie. The remnants of the volcanic crater creates a 270-degree semicircle with impressively shaped basalt cliffs, very much like a natural fortification. So driving through Fort Rock, and I saw all of these old buildings. I'll show you in a second. It is the Fort Rock Historical Society Pioneer Museum and Information Center, but it looks really cool. It's closed for the season. I apologize for the wind, but you got there's an old church over there. Maybe that's yeah, there's a schoolhouse. Pretty cool stuff. So we got here early, did about 150 something miles today. Thank you, Overlander. This is one of the spots on the Oregon Outback Trail, which is a popular bike packing route. Really nice, a little bit windy. Can tell that storm is definitely coming in. I think I'm gonna have an early dinner, start the fire, probably turn in, get everything ready to roll in the morning, because I have a feeling it's either going to be snowing or raining when we get up, and I don't want to deal with the cleanup outside, so we'll get everything ready to go. So, you know, part of overlanding, exploring, is about being prepared for when things don't go right. This is a minor issue, but I always pack 2 lighters, and I can't get either of them started. I could tell one of them still has gas in it, but they will not start for the life of me. No fire. The storm's coming in. It's been blowing. Looks like it could rain any minute, even though it's felt like this for the last 3 hours. But yeah, that storm is definitely coming in tonight. All right, so we are hanging out in the camper. Obviously, I got the buddy heater going behind me to warm it up a little bit. It's about 35 out right now. Lots of wind last night, some sprinkles here and there. I think the thing that I'm most concerned about, because I don't have a chainsaw on me right now, is you can hear the dog wants out. If there's going to be any downed trees or anything like that today, so it'll be curious to see how that plays out. I'm probably going to snuggle up here just for a little bit. That buddy heater is still not totally warmed it up in here. And then we'll get on our way. The dog is getting crazy though. All right, guys. Just started snowing and Shasta's got the zoomies. Here she is. Making a little detour. We had to turn around. This trail was getting a little too tight, starting to seem like it was overgrown, just getting worse and worse. So made an executive decision. Pretty easy to reroute around here. There are trails and roads everywhere, so I'm not worried about it. We'll get back on our track. All right, so we are at one of the Paulina lakes. I don't have my map pulled up. It's pulling up. Which one is it? Anyways, it's 28 degrees. It's howling. There's a mist that's over the lake, and there's some guy out there that's fishing right now. He is loco, let me tell you. It's even choppy out there, and this isn't even a very big lake. It's the East Lake. I'm gonna try to go over to the West Lake, see if we can talk to somebody at the visitor center, get an idea of what the weather outlook is. I just want to make sure that we can get down our planned dirt road. So we're going on a quick walk, letting the dog go play in the snow. This is our first time in the snow. Check out West Paulina Lake. It's a lot of fog. I got to figure out if I'm going to go back over the mountain. I think we'll be okay because we're going to be at lower elevation once we kind of go over that pass, but you never know. Well guys, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous with the wind howling and the snow falling about making it back over the mountain. But just as we crested the summit, the clouds cleared and it was smooth sailing all the way back to Bend. Don't forget to check the OTG website for more information about the Great American Outback Trail in winter of 2023. Until next time, we'll catch you all out on the trail. Godspeed and safe travels. Oh, Shasta loves the snow, huh? You love the snow? Come on. There she goes. There she goes. Look at Shasta.